swift as can be. Watch it flying through the air. It travels in space or under the sea, and it can journey anywhere. Supercar, supercar. It travels on land or roams the skies, through the heavens' stormy rage. It's Mercury manned and everyone cries, it's the marvel of the age. Supercar, supercar, supercar!
Well, friend Zarin, have you nothing to say about that? No comment to make?
Oh, yes. I think it will suit you. So dashing, so unique. No one else on Main Street will have a hat so...
Brainless idiot, do you suppose I have brought this to wear on Main Street?
In truth, Master Spy, I did suppose, but...
Then you suppose wrong, as usual. That hat, friend Zarin, is to ward off the hot Malayan sun. I am taking an estate at Tiny Poor.
An estate? In Malaya? You are renting it.
I said I am taking it. The estate at Tiny Poor, so my Oriental contacts tell me, is rich in rubber. Furthermore, it has just passed into the hands of an English gentlewoman, Miss Farnsworth. Now I ask you, is the Malayan jungle any place for an English gentlewoman?
Perhaps not, Master Spy. But is it any place for us? I have heard tell of snakes and poisonous insects and...
What are these compared to the wealth and power such an estate can bring us? Miss Farnsworth will sell, I have decided.
But if she should not wish to?
Then, friend Zarin, we shall persuade her.
3 hours he's been at it. It's getting to the crucial stage, I guess. Dr. Beaker said, whatever happens, it mustn't reach boiling point. Isn't that right, Mitch?
Well, I hope he knows what he's doing.
It's beginning to steam an awful lot.
You're right. Do we take cover? There goes the flame.
And there goes Dr. Beaker. This is where we wait for it.
What are we waiting for? The explosion?
The explosion? What explosion?
Oh, Doc, for Pete's sake, don't bring that in here.
Well, why ever not, my dear fellow?
Please, Doc, do us a favor and ditch it outside.
I am not going to ditch it anywhere. I am going to dish it up in there.
Did it work out all right, Dr. Beaker?
Most satisfactory.
Look, would somebody mind telling me what goes on around here?
As a matter of fact, curry.
You mean all that fuss was just over a curry?
No. Not just curry, but a special curry. Aptly named after my cousin, Felicity Farnsworth.
Is that the one you said got left a place in Malaya?
Yes. Her father, my maternal uncle, recently became, deceased.
I'm not surprised if he ate that stuff.
That is no way to speak of curry Farnsworth. When I taste this, I am constantly reminded that it is pioneers like Felicity Farnsworth that have made English cooking what it is today. Oh, that delicious aroma. So nostalgic. I wonder how she's getting on.
This is the residence of the English Miss Farnsworth. There is money here, friend Zarin.
But it does not look rich. See, the veranda is overgrown and needs paint.
It is not Miss Farnsworth that has the money, but the estate which, because of its neglected condition, she will sell us cheap.
But supposing, Master Spy, supposing she does not.
See, coming from window. Not permitting. Houseboy, Raman, all on guard of Missy.
And I am sure you guard her most excellently. Now, you tell Miss Farnsworth we are visiting, yes?
Oh, Missy, you know. Wait, please.
That Raman I do not like, Master Spy. Can we not go home?
You fool. If he is the only servant, this will be easy.
Many times you say this, Master Spy, but many times something goes wrong.
Only when I am balked by Mr. Mercury and his accursed supercar. But relax, friend Zarin. On this occasion it is different. What could possibly bring them out here?
You wondered how I was getting on. I see. Having read of my inheritance in the newspaper.
That is right, Miss Farnsworth.
Indeed, I am surprised to find that the Guamusang Guardian should have so strong a circulation in the United States of America.
Oh, yes, Miss Farnsworth. I mean,
I'm sure you mean well, Mr.
Smith. I will be frank, Miss Farnsworth. My friend and I, we grieve to see an estate like this, neglected, uncultivated, going to waste. It is just possible that we might see our way to helping you out.
Would you really?
For you, my dear Miss Farnsworth, we would try to make reasonable terms.
What would you say to, let me think.
The fish, she is biting, I think.
$7 a week, including board and lodging.
What?
This would be only a temporary wage, of course. If your work were to prove satisfactory, and the estate were to, prosper.
No, Miss Farnsworth. I do not think you understand the position.
Curious. Most curious.
What's that?
I should hardly have thought an estate in such a condition would fetch a price.
Perhaps they got the money.
Let me see now. What does she say their names are? Mrs. Smith and Zarin. Curious. I do not recall them as big names in the rubber world. Although, Zarin, that seems to ring a bell.
I'll say it does, Doctor. That's Master Spy's buddy.
Oh, Mike! Professor!
What's up, Dr. Baker?
It's Cousin Felicity. I'm most desperately afraid she is in the clutches of Master Spy.
I'd give the world to live again the lovely past, the rose of youth was dimpled, but now it withers in the blast.
4 days we have been here, Master Spy. And if I hear that song again, I think I go crazy.
Peaceful. Let Miss Farnsworth enjoy one of the last pleasures remaining to her. Soon she will face a different kind of music.
You mean the time has come?
I mean that her time has come. She insists on the journey to Guamusang to seek a manager for the estate. So I have insisted we escort her. To see she gets there safely.
Oh, do make haste, Mike, please. It is already past tea time, and heaven only knows what Mr. Master Spy is planning for Cousin Felicity.
Don't worry, Doc. We'll save her. Whereabouts did you say this place is?
A tiny poor. Here.
Quite a way off the beaten track, huh?
Yes, that is why I fear for her safety. Far from civilization, Master Spy could commit any kind of atrocity and get away with it.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's climb aboard.
I must say this is the first time I have seen Dr. Beaker show signs of stress during a crisis.
But gee, Professor, it's his cousin, remember?
Yes, of course. The personal element counts a lot.
Ready to charge engines.
Okay, Doc. Here we go. Ready, Professor.
Charge port engine.
Port engine charging. 5,000. 7,000. 9,000. 11. 14. 15,000.
Interlock on. Charge starboard.
6. 8. 10. 13. 15,000.
Interlock on. Ready to fire.
Ready it is. Fire 1.
Fire in 2, Mike.
Check. Fire 2. Okay, Professor. Firing nicely.
Whenever you like then, Mike. Roof doors opening.
Yeah, I know you'd like to go too, Mitch. This is no joyride.
Half boost. Ready for VTO.
Off you go then.
And good luck, Mike.
Okay. Going up.
Now the heat of the day is wearing off. We are ready to depart.
Hope back soon, too, please.
Thank you for that sentiment, Raman. Now, is there anything I have forgotten?
Big knife, Missy?
My dear Miss Farnsworth, is that quite necessary?
Certainly, most certainly. For hacking a trail through the jungle. Come, we have a long journey ahead of us.
Pilot to console. We've come a long way, Professor. Not much more ahead of us, I reckon.
Console to pilot. Good, Mike. And you've made good time, too.
Switching on video plan now.
Console to pilot. I have your position. ETA 4 minutes. Turn 305.
Roger. Cutting to half boost.
Down there, on the left.
You must have pretty good eyesight, Doc. We're more than 1,000 feet up.
I recognize the aerial view from Felicity's picture postcard. No. Big evil bird spirit. Not coming to get Raman. Miss Farnsworth. Is she at home? Missy gone long time. With hairless man and friend. No. Mike, we're too late.
Console to pilot, are you ready to get after them, Mike?
Pilot to console. Yeah, we're ready. Only we won't be able to see them.
Why not, Mike?
Matter of time variation. You may have just had breakfast, but it's 12 midnight around these parts. Isn't that right, Doc?
Yes, indeed. Quite right, I fear. We can do little before dawn, except hope. Most probably they will have encamped somewhere.
There's nothing like a campfire to stimulate the spirit of comradeship. Now, who knows a cracking good yarn?
I fear not I, dear Miss Farnsworth.
Or could I sing a rousing chorus, perhaps?
Oh, not that song again. I am so tired of it, I could...
Hush. My friend is tired, I think.
Curious, most curious. Hardly the enthusiasm one was wont to find on Girl Scout weekends under the open sky. I suppose there's nothing for it, then, but to turn in for the night.
An admirable suggestion, dear Miss Farnsworth. May I lay out your bedroll?
Thank you, I can manage perfectly myself. I suggest you take that side of the fire, and I this.
Will you do the deed tonight, Master Spy, while she sleeps?
Wait and see. I, Master Spy, will think of a ruse.
Now then, we will have no, talking after lights out. A busy day lies ahead.
It does indeed. So good night, dear Miss Farnsworth.
Good night, Mr. Smith. Mr. Zarin. But why aren't they doing anything, Professor? There hasn't been a peep out of the radio.
You have to realize, Jimmy, it's not yet dawn over there. And with jungle as thick as that, it would be most unwise to travel before first light.
Pilot to console. Pilot to console. Good morning, Professor.
Good afternoon, Mike.
Well, have it your own way, Professor. But we're making an early start. Come in, Doc.
Beaker to pilot. Reading you loud and clear.
Got him wired for sound, Professor, so he can guide me in the ground-to-air control.
But surely Dr. Beaker isn't going to follow them on foot?
Nothing else for it. Doc's gonna follow the trail and call us up, as and when he needs me. Jungle's too thick to see from the air.
Beaker to pilot. Came the dawn, Mike. I had better get moving. Yes, I quite agree. They'll be striking camp now if Cousin Felicity has, anything to do with it.
Come along, come along. We want no sluggards or layabouts on this expedition.
But, Master Spy, why must I carry it all?
Because I need my hands free, you fool, to get hold of the machete.
Do make haste, Mr. Smith. We have at least 10 miles to cover before the noonday sun.
Oh, 10 miles.
Much can happen in 10 miles. I am wondering, dear Miss Farnsworth, if perhaps I might not assist in wielding the, pruning device.
Kind, most kind, Mr. Smith. But I achieved proficiency in woodcraft at an early age.
Why, that was only yesterday, dear Miss Farnsworth. Allow me, please. It would be an honor.
Oh, very well. There you are.
Beaker to pilot. Am embarking on trail now. Footprints indicate this direction.
Pilot to console. Doc's on his way now.
We must hope they have not too much thought.
An exhilarating feeling, friend Zarin. Is this shopping? I think I improve with every stroke.
Indeed, this is so, Master Spy. But I am appalled to think of you using it against Miss Farnsworth.
Fool, you think I am a barbarian?
Then, why the knife?
Coffee time.
Coming, dear Miss Farnsworth.
satisfactory. Most satisfactory. It proves we are on the right trail. And if I remember a tip from scouting days, the trail is hot. Beaker to pilot. Beaker to pilot. I think I am approaching a stage where I might need assistance. If you would take off and hold yourself in readiness, as it were.
Charging port engine. Interlock on. Charging starboard. Interlock on. Fire 1. Fire 2. Pilot to beaker. Pilot to beaker. Can you give me a bearing?
I fear this is only a small-scale map, 4 miles to the inch. But if you try reference 50/74, you should be near enough the mark.
I get you. At 502-739. There seems to be some kind of a swamp.
Yes, this is the spot, I think.
What was that, Mr. Smith?
I said this puts us in a spot, I think.
Why, an ordinary native bridge over an ordinary Malayan swamp.
Snick, snack.
Careful, you'll have me... what are you doing? You must be insane. Help!
Oh, good heavens!
Don't you realize it's a swamp? Help! Help! Help!
Mike! Oh, quick! The swamp!
Help! Help me!
Alas, Miss Farnsworth, as we warned you, these things are not to be trusted. Goodbye, Miss Farns. Oh.
Help! Horatio!
Felicity!
Well, don't just stand there doing a Stanley and Livingston act. Get me out of this.
Of course, old girl. Beaker to pilot. That high tensile wire coil on the back seat.
Roger, tossing it over now.
All right, pilot. Take the strain.
Well done, Horatio. Satisfactory. Most satisfactory. You're a real trooper, Horatio. You have saved the family honor.
Supercar, with beauty and grace, as swift as can be. Watch it flying through the air. It travels in space or under the sea, and it can journey anywhere. Supercar, Supercar. It travels on land or roams the skies, through the heavens' stormy rage. It's Mercury manned, and everyone cries, it's the marvel of the age. Supercar, Supercar, Supercar!